for Hawaii. You're watching Wake Up Today.
Many of Hawaii's farmers, especially on Oahu's North Shore, are reeling from the flooding during the recent Kona low storms. Now, this comes as the end of the legislative session is just over a week away. Join us now with more on what the state is working on in regards to agriculture is State Senator Tim Richards. Aloha and good morning, Senator. Thanks for stopping by with us.
Good morning. Thanks for the invitation.
These Kona low storms obviously impacted farms all across the state.
Yes.
What are you seeing as far as these farmers?
The evaluation of our losses is still ongoing right now. And one of the things is when you evaluate what are the losses, yes, we can talk about infrastructure that's gone, equipment that's gone, but then if we're talking crops, yes, are our lands affected? Have we washed away the topsoil? Are we losing this crop? Have we impacted coffee farmers so the trees are gone? And it's not just now, but the future crops. How do we evaluate that and the loss there? Because that's the hard part with agriculture. It's not just about today, it's about that production cycle, and that's what we're trying to evaluate.
Yeah, very difficult to see all this looking forward, right?
Yeah.
Well, outside of that, what are some of the biggest challenges facing our agriculture industry here in Hawaii?
Well, just in general, I think one of the challenges, we've kind of gone full circle. Agriculture was embraced and celebrated, then it kind of fell to the wayside back in 20, 30, 40 years ago, but we've seen a reawakening of the value of agriculture. If you look at it from an economic standpoint, nationally, agriculture is less than 1% of our GDP. So theoretically, we could lose agriculture completely and our economy wouldn't see it, except we'd starve to death. So how do we value that and how do we move forward? For us here, it's infrastructure, infrastructure, infrastructure. And the reason I say that is because we have to have access to land and water and tenure. It's not just the access, but the tenure. And then we have to be able to value add to those crops, whether they be tomatoes, beef, cucumber, whatever. And then we have to get it to market. So it's that supply chain that we have to embrace and really strengthen here in our state.
I think that's a great point as far as we're not going to see a lot of this in economic indicators, but it's so important to everybody's day-to-day life. Food security paramount out there. As far as ag crimes, this is something that the legislature has attacked in the past. You folks did pass some agricultural laws. How are ag crimes impacting our agriculture industry, and how do you feel like these laws have helped?
Well, what we're doing is we're taking a step towards resolving it. And Director Mike Lambert from Department of Law Enforcement, he has 20 plus years in crime enforcement. He says, you know, Tim, the crimes in agriculture are so different. And so approaching it is very, very different. There's a mindset shift that we have to actually accomplish to get this done for agriculture. It's making a difference. Probably one of the biggest things we have to face is trespass, because theft starts with trespass. Vandalism starts with trespass. When we lost Duke Pia, and that started with trespass. So embracing that and then taking it very, very seriously is the way to start addressing it. And yes, our state is embracing that. Yes, our state is taking steps going forward. We have the pilot project. We have another year of funding. It is working. We have to come back and fund it further and expand it for the rest of the state.
Speaking of projects, Farm to Table program, very popular. Like you talked about, resurgence and interest in agriculture, very widely supported by people for Farm to Table for schools. What is the state doing to look at expanding this?
Well, that's one of the things I've been pushing. Again, my passion is agriculture, and I look at everything with an agricultural lens. Our Department of Education, DOE, supplies or cooks 100,000 meals a day. Biggest restaurant in the state. So if we can get local product into that supply chain, that really helps out local agriculture. I was meeting with them, and they have a new coordinator that, and we at the legislature have been pushing DOE, and to their credit, to Keith Hayashi's credit, they are working on this very diligently. Take beef, for instance. Our DOE needs about 84,000 pounds of ground beef every 5 weeks.
Wow.
Works out to be about 3 million pounds of beef a year. Okay, if with those numbers, we can go to industry and say, can we plan for this? We can do the same things with cucumbers, cabbage, tomatoes. But our farmers need to know what DOE needs are going to be so they can plan for it, plant for it, and then work out a supply chain going forward. This all started, the initial farm to plate started in Kohala in my district. And what they found was the cost per unit of meal went up a little bit, but the cost of food consumed went down because kids were actually eating it, because it was being cooked and was local and it was fresh. And so there's a good, all the indicators are right to go after the farm to plate.
We've had some of the recipes. The Department of Education stopped by our studio. They're delicious. The ulu flour banana bread, it's incredible stuff. Senator, thank you so much for spending some time with us, talking story this morning. Best of luck to you as the end of the legislative session approaches.
Thank you, and thanks for reaching out.